Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm coming to you today on a very serious note. The Most High has laid it on my heart to begin to talk about and expose some of the things that the media is blacking out. It concerns our people. When I talk to friends and family, many of them are unaware of the horrible atrocities that are happening to black people in this country. They are unaware. And I think it's time that we all start to lend a voice to our brothers and sisters and speak out against so many injustices that are happening. Our sister Marissa Alexander in Florida is facing 20 years in prison, mandatory 20-year sentence in prison. And let me tell you for what. Her husband was physically abusing her. He came after her one day to attack her. He cornered her in a garage. She retrieved a weapon that she had in the garage. Now, this sister, she didn't shoot him. She was using this to stand her ground and defend herself, but she decided not to shoot this man who was abusing her. Now, so many of our people go through this. It's not a black thing. It's just something that happens. Black women, white women, abuse happens, okay? Spousal abuse happens. But in the case of Marissa Alexander, you know what this sister did? She took that gun, pointed it in the ceiling, and she fired her weapon in the ceiling. No one was hurt, no one was killed, no one was injured in any kind of way. But a judge, I don't know if it was a male or female, I heard it was a female judge, but anyway, Florida decided that Marissa Alexander needs to be separated from her small children and put in prison for 20 years. Now, this is the same state that says, what is this fella's name? George Zimmerman. It took them weeks before they decided to arrest him. They were going to let this man go. Local law enforcement said, you did nothing wrong. You were standing your ground. It wasn't until a lot of people started exposing this and talking about this, tweeting about it, posting it, posting the story. It wasn't until then that everyone jumped on board and said, wait a minute, George, you need to go to jail. You shot this young man in cold blood. Now, Marissa Alexander, she's going through a horrible time right now. To be separated from her children, this is just horrible. Now, these people are doing this kind of stuff because they hate us. You get that? They hate us. This is the same state that says, Casey Anthony, you are not guilty. I know that you buried your little daughter in the woods like a dead dog after having her stored, in your trunk? I know that there were searches on the internet and all kinds of evidence that showed that there was foul play, that you possibly killed this little girl. But because you're a white woman, we're going to let you free. Shouldn't no white woman suffer in prison for killing her child? But Marissa Alexander, we're going to make an example of you. You're going to jail for 20 years and you didn't kill anybody. Now you tell me, where's the justice in that? Black people, as I always say, get your head out of the sand. We need to start protesting these things. We need to start screaming to the top of our lungs in support of our people. Marissa Alexander, sister, we got your back. Shalom.